Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from binaryoptionstutor.com. I'm here today to share a recording of a trade because everything was just totally messed up. Just totally, I couldn't get my audio to work. The frames weren't in sync. It was just terrible. Um, Around Christmas, started having some computer issues. No idea why, but I do have something taped, and we're just gonna watch the last of this, and we're gonna be talking about deep in the money and what deep in the money means. I want to explain a pip because I hear guys all the time talking about, oh, I was a pip, I was 2 pips, I was 3 pips, I was 5 pips in the money, blah blah. Okay, a pip is a fraction, a very small fraction of a cent, of a penny. It's not a dramatic thing to witness the market, a forex market, moving that slight fraction of a penny. Just to clear that up. Now, I'm gonna start a trade here, but right here I think you can see this is a deep in the money trade. I took this trade on the 29th, and that's there over on the Cantor Exchange side, and it's $1 yen. It's a sale. You can see that I'm selling 116.75. I've got a minute left at the time that we're starting at, and you can see I've got 30 contracts here. I'm way deep in the money, and you can tell that. I'm not sure you can see it on the video on the right hand side, but my number over using the bid-ask spread over on the other side on my chart, that this number right here, 116.61, says that I'm like 14 I'm like 14 pips away from the strike that I'm selling, and I've got a minute left. This is truly deep in the money, and even now, even with 14 pips, it's not impossible that the market could have turned on me. But we're going to start this video, and you can see even with this time left, this is around the end of the day on Thursday, on a Thursday when I took this. So yeah, not a lot of action as we're around the end of the day. This is the end of the day trade on the Cantor Exchange, and usually most guys are gone and there's not a lot of action. You see the market just kind of sticking there as the time winds down, and we've got a good 14 pips. The reason that I got in, you can see these red lines here on this chart. We had been trending down all week, and this was like a little push up here. So I looked at this as kind of a pullback, and I only had 6 minutes left when I got into this bet, and I had about 12 pips or so in my favor. So thinking out the trade, I don't believe anyone's willing to defy the weekly trend that we had established around the last few minutes of the end of the day, and so I took the trade, and the market proceeds to move down. That little pump up that we got on this 4 hours starting to dry up, is the end of the day trade is starting to expire over here on the Cantor Exchange. This trade right here, that was a lot to trade on one trade with the little teeny account. It worked for me there, but with that little teeny account, that I have over here on the Cantor Exchange, because I was just trading for fun, that's not good money management. I've traded a lot of these over the years, and I thought it was a really good bet. And I also, most importantly, it wouldn't have broke my heart if I lost the trade. The trade was like $27. Wouldn't have broke my heart. Wouldn't have broke my wallet. I'm trading for fun with minuscule risk capital, and that's probably the best way to, if you're going to start off trading, that's probably the best way to trade. Be prepared to take the loss and have only money involved that's not anything but disposable income for you, but also have some type of money management. And this trade, I didn't even, after I done it and I recorded it everything was screwed up with the recording, and I was kind of glad, because this is not, if this is not I don't want to encourage people to try overly risky jackpot like trades like this. Can they work? Yes, they can work. It just did. Would I trade like this every day, even if I could find something that deep in the money? No, I wouldn't, because there's always going to be that point where that trade doesn't work. There was only 10 cents a gain there, even though it was extremely deep in the money. So that was $3 contract. But that means because I had 30 contracts, I'm risking $27 to make three. So it's not something that I would do consistently. That's just an example of a deep in the money contract when you can find it. That was just happened to be available on the Cantor Exchange, because maybe it was the time of year. It was December 29th. Lots of variables. An election year. Market was every which way due to the Trump effect. Probably will be now, as I'm recording this. Mr. Trump is in office, so there'll be a lot of uncertainty these next few weeks, probably, and trading around that is really a time when relying solely on technical indicators is a very challenging thing. That chart there was a bigger chart. That's like a 4-hour chart that you see peeking through on the left hand side of this video, and longer stronger positions is what I was looking for on a trading spot, but it was just a fun little at the money, well, deep in the money trade, meaning we were well below, like 14 pips below, when I got into the trade, and you can see it worked out. That's all, guys. I just wanted to give an example of a truly, in my opinion, deep in the money binary options contract, trading 0 to 100 binary options over on the Cantor Exchange. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.